Are your tomato plants growing tall and bushy, but producing few fruits? This is a common issue that many gardeners face, and it can be quite frustrating. You put in all that effort, only to see lush green foliage, but very few tomatoes. But don't worry, there's hope. Many gardeners, both beginners and experienced, encounter this problem. It's a widespread issue that can be addressed with some simple yet effective techniques. The good news is that with a little bit of knowledge and some practical steps, you can turn your tomato plants into prolific producers of juicy, delicious tomatoes. By focusing on key aspects like pruning and nutrient management, you can make a big difference in the health and productivity of your plants. Get ready to enjoy a bountiful harvest of juicy, flavorful tomatoes. Imagine picking ripe red tomatoes right off the vine, knowing that your efforts have paid off. It's a rewarding experience that every gardener should have. Let's explore these tricks and unlock the full potential of your tomato plants. With a little bit of effort and the right approach, you can enjoy a garden full of juicy, flavorful tomatoes that will make all your hard work worthwhile. Pruning might seem counterintuitive. Why cut back a plant you want to grow? However, strategic pruning can direct the plant's energy toward fruit production instead of leafy growth. When pruning, focus on removing suckers, the small shoots that grow between the main stem and branches. These suckers consume energy that could be used for growing tomatoes. Pinch them off with your fingers or a clean pair of pruning shears. Regularly pruning your tomato plants will channel their energy toward producing more fruits, resulting in a significantly higher yield. Besides pruning, providing your tomato plants with the proper nutrients is crucial. Pruning helps to remove the unnecessary parts of the plant, allowing it to focus its energy on producing healthy, juicy tomatoes. But pruning is just one part of the equation. To truly thrive, tomato plants need a balanced diet of nutrients. While most gardeners know about nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, calcium and magnesium are often overlooked but equally important. Nitrogen promotes leafy growth, phosphorus is essential for root development, and potassium helps with overall plant health. However, without calcium and magnesium, your tomato plants might still struggle. Calcium strengthens cell walls, preventing blossom end rot, a common problem in tomatoes. Blossom end rot manifests as dark sunken spots on the bottom of the fruit, making them inedible. Ensuring your plants get enough calcium can save your harvest from this fate. You can easily add calcium by crushing eggshells and mixing them into the soil. Eggshells are a natural and cost-effective way to provide calcium. Simply collect eggshells, crush them into small pieces, and sprinkle them around the base of your tomato plants. Over time, the eggshells will break down and release calcium into the soil. Magnesium aids in chlorophyll production, essential for photosynthesis and healthy plant growth. Without enough magnesium, your tomato plants might develop yellow leaves and produce fewer fruits. Chlorophyll is the green pigment in plants that captures sunlight and converts it into energy, making magnesium vital for a thriving garden. Epsom salt is a readily available source of magnesium. It's an inexpensive and easy-to-use solution for gardeners. You can find Epsom salt at most garden centers or even in the pharmacy section of your local store. Simply dissolve 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt in a gallon of water and apply it to the soil around your tomato plants every 2 weeks. This regular application will ensure that your plants have a steady supply of magnesium, promoting lush green growth and an abundant harvest. By paying attention to these often overlooked nutrients, you can transform your tomato garden into a thriving, productive oasis. Watering seems straightforward, but over or underwatering can significantly impact your tomato harvest. Consistent moisture is key to healthy growth and fruit development. Water your tomato plants deeply and evenly, ensuring the water reaches the roots. Stick your finger into the soil. If it feels dry an inch below the surface, it's time to water. Avoid overhead watering, which can lead to fungal diseases. Instead, water directly at the base of the plant, keeping the leaves dry. Don't despair if you lack garden space. Growing tomatoes in containers is possible with the right approach. Choose a large container with good drainage to ensure your tomato plants thrive. Use a well-draining potting mix specifically designed for vegetables. Container-grown plants dry out faster, so monitor moisture levels closely and water more frequently than in-ground plants. Ensure your container receives at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily, and use stakes or cages to support the growing plants. Now that you know the secrets to boosting your tomato harvest, it's time to put these tips into practice. Remember, consistency is key. Start by preparing your soil with the right nutrients and ensuring it is well drained. Plant your tomatoes in a sunny spot where they can get at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight daily. Water consistently, ensuring the soil remains moist but not waterlogged. Tomatoes need a steady supply of water to thrive, but overwatering can lead to root rot and other issues. Aim to water deeply and less frequently, allowing the soil to dry out slightly between watering sessions. By combining these simple yet effective techniques, you'll be well on your way to enjoying a bountiful harvest of delicious homegrown tomatoes. With patience and dedication, your garden will reward you with an abundance of fresh produce that you can be proud of. Even with the best care, tomato plants can sometimes encounter problems. Knowing how to identify and address these issues is crucial for a successful harvest. Yellowing leaves, for example, can indicate a nutrient deficiency, particularly magnesium. Brown spots on leaves could signal early blight, a fungal disease. Addressing these issues promptly with appropriate solutions, like adjusting your fertilization routine or applying an organic fungicide, can save your plants and ensure a healthy harvest. There's nothing quite like biting into a juicy, sun-warmed tomato you've grown yourself. The culmination of your efforts from planting to pruning is a rewarding experience. Share your bounty with friends and family, spreading the joy of homegrown produce. Experiment with different tomato varieties to discover new favorites. Celebrate each plump, flavorful tomato as a testament to your dedication and the wonders of nature's bounty. With a bountiful harvest, the possibilities for culinary creations are endless. From classic salads and sauces to innovative jams and desserts, let your creativity bloom alongside your tomato plants. Preserve the flavors of summer by canning tomatoes, making your own tomato sauce, or drying them for a concentrated burst of flavor. Explore new recipes, experiment with different herbs and spices, and savor the taste of summer in every bite. Your taste buds will thank you. Happy gardening!